Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is December 9th, VLOGMAS day 4 already. It's about 8 o'clock, so the third day video is about to go up in like an hour. But it's freezing out again, because it's December. But got out of bed a little late this morning. Was up late last night because, like I said, my buddies came over for the game. And the game went to overtime, and the Eagles lost. Which isn't good news for the Broncos, because now the Broncos can't clinch the division for another week now. So, because if the Chargers would have lost last night and this upcoming week, and the Broncos would have won this upcoming week, the Broncos would clinch the division. But since the Chargers won, the Broncos gotta wait another week. So it's unfortunate. Broncos are 11-2. Chargers are 9-4. So Chargers are only 2 games back, and they beat us earlier in the year, so they have the tiebreaker right now. There's 4 games left. Yeah, 4 games left. So, you know, if they lose the next 2, obviously, and we win, then obviously we'll clinch. But gotta wait another week. It's unfortunate because it's gonna come down to the wire now, and we have a tough schedule, so it's gonna be a little nerve-wracking. You know, if it would be nice to knock it out of the way, but hey, you know, it's not easy to win a Super Bowl. It's whatever. So today, got a little bit of a busy day. Like I said, it's 8 o'clock, 8:15 almost. At 10, we have our meeting. I'm not going to record because I don't want to get in trouble for recording. Because it's to be honest, sometimes, like, our meetings are just terrible. Like, not terrible, like, they suck, but they're boring. Because, like, once a month we have meetings every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. That's whenever our meetings are, every Tuesday. And once a month, maybe twice a month during our meetings, we have like these Zoom calls, and they're so boring because you just go on a Zoom and let this guy talk about some digital marketing strategies and crap, and it's a snooze fest, and you can't sit on your phone because it feels like we're in middle school sometimes when we get in trouble for being on our phones. Which, I mean, that makes sense. It's rude to be on your phone, but it's boring. So I had that 10 o'clock meeting, and then I have another meeting, I think about 1:30ish. And then that's pretty much it for today for meetings. The goal today is to get my buyers that switch over to renters. The goal is to get them to sign the renter agreement, so that we can, you know, start moving forward with renters. I already found 2 places for them, so we can move pretty quick with that. And then I got another lead last night, but I don't know where this one's gonna go. And you know, I'm not gonna charge my buyers a retainer fee, but I'm gonna charge other people retainer fees because all the renters are just a pain in the asses, and not that they're not good, but like there's a reason they're renting, you know. So like, I'm just gonna charge them a retainer fee, and if they want to sign it, they sign it, and if not, then I'm not working for you, you know. So that's just the way the biz goes. So busy day, and then Cameron comes over tonight. I don't know what time, around dinner time probably. So yeah, so picked up a little bit. You know, I have about an hour to kill, so I'm just gonna chill and do some work probably on my computer, send some emails, and not fun stuff. So something that I do every week, I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it last week or 2 weeks ago. But something I do every week is a poll question. So I like to do like these random poll questions. Sometimes they're about real estate. Most of the time they're about real estate. But you know, if it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'll do, you know, a holiday question that's not even about real estate. But as you can see, it's kind of a pain in the ass. This is the best I'm going to get. I was trying to get the image, or this message here, to raise so that I could insert the poll questions right here, the poll answer options. But it was just being a pain in the ass. So, I'm going to post this online. I'll show right here what it looks like. So you can see that it's kind of the same thing every week. I usually do 2 options, but I'll do 4 today. The only reason I like to do 2 is because it's, you know, you only have 2 options. If you do 4, then the results look funky, and I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna post that. I like posting that, like I said, every Tuesday, so that, you know, gets people engaged, and also reminds people that I'm a real estate agent. You know, if people forget. So something easy and quick that I like to do. This took a while today, but it usually isn't this long. Here's what the schedule looks like for the week. I usually update this Monday morning or Sunday night, but got meetings today. I tried to add the other one, but I have a meeting, then I have dash from 11 to 1, then I have meeting from 1 to Probably 2. Then tomorrow, Cameron and I are going to the Philly market. I don't even know where it is, somewhere in Philly. Then we have this EPP thing at 10 o'clock every Thursday. EVP is pretty much like you go through people on the database that I showed a while back. You go through people who have like, and just viewing properties, opening your emails, and you kind of just follow up with them. And then the last thing for the weekdays, I got desk at 1 on Friday, and then Saturday I'm actually going to PetSmart with Callie. I'm taking Callie to go to PetSmart to get photos for Santa Claus. They offer it for free. So I think it's at 3 o'clock. I have the confirmation on my phone, but 3 o'clock, that'll be really fun. I'm a little nervous to see how he's going to be, but I think he'll be fine. Usually, as long as I'm with him, he's pretty good. And then Sunday, the Broncos play at 4:25. Another big game against the Packers. So, now it's time to get ready for work, because it's 9 to 5. So, I got to get ready for work, and then got to go to the office. Alright, hair's a mess a little bit, but I don't care. It's short. I don't got to put a bunch of hairspray in it like I used to. My long hair. Still a little messy, but fit for the day. Got the blue sweater. I don't know if you got pants and khakis. This jacket on. It's always freezing in the office. Like my mom always says, like maybe you shouldn't bring a heater in because sometimes some offices have some rolls and crap. But I saw a lady in my office with a heater in her room, so I was like, if she can have one, why can't I have one? So I might bring one in one of these days because it is so cold in there. It's uncomfortable. Like yesterday, I had to put this on because it was so cold. So, gotta brush my teeth. I get to work. I'll put a clip in a little bit. Like I said, I'm not gonna put a clip in when I'm when I'm in my meeting because I just can't do that. So I gotta, after work, I have to stop by the post office and grab some stickers to send out some letters. So I'll put that in a little bit, but I'll pick it up at work. Another day of work, another Tuesday. Let's get it going. Alright, we're making some calls. Here's all the calls I've made. This person I can call on the 17th. Gotta call 1, 2, only 2 left. And then maybe I'll add some more. But nothing too crazy today. Like I said, we had 2 meetings. I had another renter lead that didn't really go anywhere. So boring day, but gonna make a couple calls here, and then maybe I'll get something out of it. Who knows? All right, we're on the way to the post office. Like I mentioned earlier, wait, this is it right here. I almost missed the turn. I need to get some Post-its for where the hell am I turning? For my envelopes that I'm just writing out to some people. Wrote a couple letters, just like, hey, Zillow says your house is worth blank. Let me know what you think, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you're open to selling your house. And so now I gotta park at the post office, get some stickers, and put those, send those out. Today's just like one of those days, One of the tough things about real estate I feel like doesn't get talked about enough is it's such hit or miss mentally. Like beginning of the week, right, I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, I'm excited. Like, got a buyer consultation. And then today it's already like he's probably not gonna buy a house. Probably can't. I just rent. Which, like I said in yesterday's video, it's fine. Because, it's still money. But, I don't know, sometimes it's tough. Like, you just feel like you're not doing anything. You're not doing enough. But at the same time, it's like, if your clients aren't doing anything, you're not doing anything. You know what I mean? You can't do all this work when your clients are doing nothing. So, which I'm not blaming them, but I'm saying, like, if you don't have a client, if you have a client who's not ready to buy, then you can't show them houses. You know what I mean? They're not ready to buy. So this is kind of one of those tough things for real estate. It's kind of annoying and mentally draining. And sometimes you're like, should I get a part-time job because I need to make some money? So I know it's tough, but I'm at the post office now, so gotta run in, get some Post-its. Oh, another thing, the reason why I'm so freaking down all of a sudden is because I closed a rental like last month, right, with this lady. She got a rental, and unfortunately, it was a Weichert lead. So Weichert will give us leads, but when they give you the lead, you got to give 25%, right? Well, I forgot to add that it was a Weichert lead. I mean, I didn't forget, my process lady forgot, but because I put it in the thing, but she didn't see it. But anyways, so forgot to add that it was a 25%, right? So then close everything. Weichert calls up, hey, congratulations to Corey, but
He didn't add the Weichert fee. He's got to write a check out to us for $200. Oh, yay, $200, yay. No, not good. So, I had to do that today. And I've been holding off for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, I was doing it on purpose. And then yesterday, my processing lead was finally like, hey, you gotta give that check. And I was like, yeah, I know I do. So I had to do that, unfortunately, today. It sucks. It really, really fucking sucks. So, I don't know, it's just draining. Mentally draining. It sucks. You know, this business isn't for the weak. You know, everyone thinks it's sunshine and rainbows. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's so much money to be made. So much money to be made. It's just a matter of no convincing. You can't tell someone to buy a house. You can't force someone to sell their house. So, just a matter of, like, finding the right person, right timing. I just need patience. You know, I'm still in my first year. I got another month for my first year. So, like I said, gotta go inside, get some stickers or Post-its, and then mail these out. $15 fucking dollars. $15. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20 of them. For $15 for a little fucking sticker? I said I needed some pack of stamps. He said, the book? Bitch, where's the book? You gave me a page in the book. This ain't no book. Do you see a book? I see a page. I just spent all of my phone. 20 stamps. This fucking country blows, man. Why is everything so fucking expensive? Trump, what are we doing, bruh? $15 for 20 of these? Come on now, that's ridiculous. He said 15, I said 15? Well, the last time I was there was not $15. The fuck happened? I could buy a fucking cheeseburger meal with this. 20 fucking stamps. $15. I'm not trying not to freak out because these people are staring at me. $15 for 20 of these fucking... He said book. Bitch, where is the book? That is a page. It's a singular page. This fucking sucks. Cameron's here.
So am I.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Now I am. It's red. Anything you'd like to say? No. Nothing to your zesty boyfriend?
Send some mail.
Send some mail.
Like packages. Our address.
What about you, Cam?
Is VLOGMAS.
I just drove 2.5 hours to get here.
Get to speak up.
I just drove 2.5 hours to get here, and I haven't even gotten a hug from Corey.
You may get one.
It's okay, girlfriend.
So Cam and I are going to watch the Diddy documentary. We're just watching the documentary of Diddy, that fucking creep, fucking weirdo. One of the last episodes, there's a fucking sicko. There's a rotten hell and kill himself. Sorry to be a little much, but that's how I feel about the guy. But it's gonna end. Vlogmas Day was number 4. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't a crazy day, but you know, it was something. You know, tomorrow we got a fun video. We're going to some like Christmas market in Philly, so should be pretty cool. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't watched the first 3 Vlogmas videos, please go check those out. Go check out just all my other videos in general. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for day 5 of Vlogmas Thursday or Wednesday. So have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.